Everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Subnautica. We left off last time not long after we got the message from Lifepod 12 and we haven't been there yet. So what I'm going to do today is, well, starting yeah, what I'm going to do today is actually get the seamoth and visit Lifepod 12. Do have the rebreather, so I can use that one. And
welcome aboard, Captain.
whoa, that went a little bit too hard. So I can actually visit Lifepod 12, and I can also, very nicely this time,
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
exit and repair actually, but I can also start exploring some more shipwrecks now. That's actually what I want to do most, because some of the shipwrecks will give me items I need. The propulsion gun is one of the things I need. Some parts of what's his name? That adjustment, item adjustment part, so we can get better depth. The seamoth and a few of the other things. Hopefully being able to actually craft some of the new items here. We already have a new radio message. Wouldn't surprise me at all if that radio message has something to do with the Aurora. Or with one of the other life pods. Because we haven't found all of them yet. There are more life pods out there. Is that part of the Cyclops?
Passing 100 meters.
No. Scanner
Oxygen
room.
efficiency decreased.
Still use that. I do need some Cyclops parts. What we need are for blueprints. Of course I need aerogel. And the only way to get that is, if I'm not mistaken, with deep shrooms. But what I need is the propulsion can. We need to craft this, the thermoblade, which can only be done where is it? At the modification station. So I need that one. We need another part for the battery charger. And I am missing one thing. Something that I need in the moon pool. Yeah, we need the Cyclops engines, but what I'm actually looking for isn't here. That's odd. There should be somewhere building part that lets me adjust every vehicle in the moon pool, and I don't see it there. Well, that's the other thing I want to look for. So we'll see what we're actually going to find. We'll keep an eye out for wreck pieces, because you never know. If I, for whatever reason, find Cyclops parts, I'm going to be very happy. It would be fun if I'm able to craft a Cyclops even. I think that's a Cyclops power transmitter. Don't think I already.
New blueprint acquired.
I wasn't having that one yet, so. This is actually what I meant. Level. Going to be very careful, because I have no idea what I can encounter here. Whatever it is, it won't be friendly. Not in this biome. There we got the electric eels.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Also a reason why I want to find that adjustment thing for Cyclops, so I can craft
Warning,
myself
maximum depth reached. Hull
that
damage imminent.
module. The question, I was afraid of this. We have 135 seconds of oxygen.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. Detecting volcanic activity and several unusual electromagnetic
There we have
signatures
the
on the reef.
repulsion
New
cannon.
exercise caution while diving deeper.
Hey,
Integrating new EDA data.
done. Now, as long as I don't turn the lights on, nothing happens. So we can check blueprints, because we got the repulsion cannon, which is done at the modification station using a propulsion cannon. I need this actually. We also got another blueprint. power transmitter. That's the one we found. Blueprint, equipment, repulsion gun. So it enhances the propulsion effect at the cost of the ability to draw objects closer. In other words, you can shoot things further away.
I'm not really a doctor. I know that's what my ID says, but I never have been. Cheated the medical exams. What does a doctor these days need to know about manually resetting bones? When was the last time a top surgeon actually cut someone open? That's what the robots are for. Doctors these days read diagnoses off of computer readouts. For that, I'm perfectly qualified. But what good is it when I'm not connected to the main network? I'm bleeding. I've got glowing green pustules growing on my hands. I run a self-scan and it tells me I've got skin irritation. The only thing I studied in medical school was how to lie convincingly. What the hell do I know about how to treat an alien disease? I think I'm actually going to die down here.
Well, not only die, he also got eaten. So the green pustules are either from the... No, I'm not going to tell that because we haven't... I don't think we have discovered things yet. It's something we also find on the fishes. Let's stick to that. Don't see an egg right now. To see some gel sacks, I think. Right up there. No, not. Okay, let's go back up. Let's go to a safe distance, safe depth, and return to base. So it's dark and happy. And I have to sail or travel, in this case, dark. Where's mushroom forest? Here. Let's keep an eye out here and see if I'm able to find some wreck pieces. Previously I did see some in this area. That one? No. I think it's getting light again. music to play here is something from War of the Worlds, actually. Just I can't remember the title of it. But in a way, this does remind me of that. That's there. Let's see if I can find an entrance. Is that what I'm looking for? Is it? No, scanner. Scanner room, okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's also scanner room.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
See? Data pad. New blueprint.
New blueprint acquired.
Those will be used later. High capacity oxygen, lightweight oxygen tank. So I need a high capacity oxygen tank for that and a plasteel ingot. Problem, I need the modification station for it, which I don't have yet. However, yet will be only a matter of time. Bingo.
New blueprint acquired. New blueprint acquired.
I've got my modification station. Yippee. That means there's the floodlight. That means I can start modifying a few things. With a new oxygen tank, I can actually build an ultra high capacity tank now, so we have more oxygen for diving. I can start creating the ultra glide fins. I'm not going to do the lightweight high capacity tank because we currently have high capacity tank 90 seconds. The ultra high is of the lightweight is basically giving the same. So that's not really useful. The ultra high, however, is giving double. So I'm getting a lot more oxygen. The ultra glide fins are also useful. I need more lithium, by the way, because with those I'm able to swim faster. Floodlight is, yeah, nice, but not really needed. Now, if I only had there's an opening. Am I able to swim through that? There must be another opening.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Some holes here. Need it. Looking for wreck pieces. Diamonds. Did I have that egg yet? Not certain. I've bought 12. Hang on. Beacon manager. It's still on. Okay. So there's my base. Don't see lifeboat 12 though. There's the mushroom forest. One of them. So the normal ones, we already have those. So this is a small mushroom forest. I heard there are two. A small one and a large one. It looks like this is the small one. Not really deep. need to do something else first. Considering I found acid mushrooms here, it's indeed not that deep. See salt deposit and see lithium. I think I see another lithium. Diamonds, but this is more important because I need 4 lithium for the modification station, 4 lithium for the capacity tank, and computer chip. Okay, so I basically have everything for the modification station and the capacity tank. Good. Still need to find other items. This mushroom forest I was looking for, I think. More lithium. Inventory full. Bummer. Bummer. Oh, I can solve that. Inventory not full. And that's something I need to be careful for. Where's my seamoth? There. We saw a leviathan up there, and I want to avoid that thing as the plague. Is that? Is that? Yes, it is. Cyclops engine fragments. Yippee. 1 out of 3. So I still need to find more. Was I eating the thing? Yeah, that was what I wanted to do. I was hoping to drop it. So I don't have any food with me. I don't think there are more Cyclops engine samples here. motivation to challenge that Leviathan. So let's head back to base, because I also need to eat. But that's going to be tricky enough, I think, with full inventory. I am getting somewhere now. We've got 3 of the parts of the Cyclops. We only need to scan 2 more parts of the 3rd part. Once that's done, I'm actually able to build the whole bugger. And with the Cyclops, I'm able to do a lot. Not everything. Just a lot more. Because the major problem I will have to deal with once I do have the Cyclops is the fact that I can't use the seamoth to dive. So I still those modules, making it easier for me to dive further. Dive deeper, actually, not further. Right. Let's drop some of my shit off. Collect food. Teeth. No, I need titanium. Cool. Cool.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Modification station. Let me think. Exterior power transmitter, floodlight, interior. Modification station. I need a computer chip. Not in there. You know what? This is a nice location. Actually, yep, that's a nice location. I was thinking about dropping it in the moon pool, but this is good enough. Computer chip. Computer chip needs copper for its wire. Gold and table coral. And of course I don't have that here. See? I have the room for it, okay? I still have spots. That was my fish. Fabricator food. I need to check those 2 eggs. Um, which means I need to craft a new battery. So we went from 135 to 225. Fins and 2 silicon rubber. Okay. Silicon rubber, but I'm unable to craft that, I think. Gold, diamond, titanium. Diamond, gold, titanium. Now I'm able to drink something. Silicon rubber is done from seeds. So I need to craft a new battery now. Which means acid, mushroom and copper. Bleach. Coil tube. Mixed to water. See how convenient titanium was. How convenient it is to have a high quality titanium. do so much more now. Probably. No. It is copper. Okay. Acid mushroom. 2. And we got ourselves a battery. Salt available to me. Salt. Oh, only one. Wow. I thought I had more. Well, never mind. Ultra glide bits. So 100 seconds on top of the 45 we started with. We've got faster swimming. What do I have here? 2 eggs. I still need to check. So I need to go back to we have the capacity there. So I have to use the floating block. That one's empty, okay. We also had a radio message, which I need to look at. We already have that one, but we didn't have him. Very well. This is the location where I drop every creature egg I already have. Thing is, if I use 2 same creature eggs in the alien containment room, I will eventually get offspring. And while that may be nice, I don't want that. 1 is enough. I need the radio. Because we had a message. Play.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Okay, so they are approaching. That's good to know. But we still haven't what we wanted. I got spare battery now. I need the laser cutter instead of the habitat builder. I need wreck locations. That's what we got a scanner room for. Camera 2. Camera 1. Camera 1 needs to go to left of southeast. 1. That's going to be complicated. Southwest, southeast. That way. No idea how many meters. It's a scanner room. There are wreck pieces here. I think we've already been there. I think this is actually where I came from. Now we'll see. I think this one has a door I need to... Okay. Now, camera 2 and camera 1 are at the same location. So I can move camera 1 this way. Thing is, the camera at some point absolutely will use it. And this is actually a problem. If it's locating the life pods as a wreck, I got a problem. On the other hand, there is a big wreck piece here, and while we don't get very good images, it will give me a direction. Camera 2. Camera 1 isn't helping anymore. Beacons. LifePod 12 off. Let's go to camera 2 first. I need food and water before I actually start. Did those melons give me food or water? Okay. Done.
Welcome aboard Captain Systems Online.
At least I'm able to do a full search this time.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
That's the way it works. This means I'm going to find, most likely, going to find new items. New scannable items. There we go.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay. Done. Anything here? No. Oh, we already had an open door here. Oxygen. That's why. Came through the outside. Laser cutter. Yeah, that's so nice if you find something you already have. Anything else? No. Can't open that door. So I need a laser cutter for this. battery charger is nice. At least that saves me from one problem. Vehicle bay, well, we already have that. It's always nice to get. Lightweight, high capacity tank. I think we already have that. Yep. Laser cutter. So we find laser cutter fragments. In an area where you need access of with a laser cutter. Makes sense. I think we've got everything now. Time to head back. 46 seconds left. Well, at least we have a load of titanium now. And a new blueprint. Very nice one, even. So we have the power cell charger. I already had the power cell charger. And now we also have the battery charger. Did I actually create one of those yet? I don't know. And the voice log from the Sunbeam. We've got 3 slots left. So this one's done. Beacon. Camera 1. Like there's a big wreck. Well, there's something blue on our left. Seamoth parts. Need to find an access point. There always is an access point. The question is where? Probably past uncompleted wreck. Better idea. We have 2 minutes of light, of oxygen now. That gives me a full minute to look for an access point. Or more, depending at how far I'm away.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Seamoth. There's the access point. Said there was something to scan. Bench? Yeah.
New blueprint acquired.
That's not the only PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
About Margriet. Okay. Margriet. One blueprint, a bench. Okay, nice. So I can sit down, but not really something I need. This is more important. Freelance security personnel. Yeah, mercenary. At least we learn a little bit more about the crew, but we still haven't found important stuff. Pretty sure, at least I thought I was pretty sure, that we would have access points here. Except I don't see them. So I may be mistaken, and everything that is important is actually on the ground. Which in a way wouldn't surprise me at all. There's more wrecks. There's my base. When we head back to base, they will pop up sooner or later anyway. See? Here we go. Still need to be careful with the cross stand. Okay, so the Gassi base is also considered a wreck.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Able to cut. I am able to cut a jelly shroom. A jelly shroom seed.
Welcome,
With that,
Captain.
I'm also able to do other things. So the Gassi base. And life pods are considered wrecks. I had that one and that one. And that one. So let's see. I also need to find the location of life pod 4 and 6, which actually may pop up now because they are considered wrecks. Okay, this is another one. We need to do diving here. Wait a second. Just thought of something. We've been here. This technically means that I'm also able to find that's nothing. Because the seamoth piece. Data bank downloads codes and clues 6 100 meter 400 meters west northwest life pod 4 looking at the back of the Aurora. Let's go there. Either one of those two may be life pod 4. Nope. "150 meters northwest of Aurora's port midsection." Oh, that was a little bit too fast. This is aft, so we need to go further. "100 meters. Look at that. Look at that." battery. Thank you. While I'm at it, no, we need to go a little bit further. Hang on. To the north, I think. But I have to be careful because I know we're getting into Leviathan territory. Wait, there it is. Before I do anything, looks clear. Okay. Data box. Reach
New
decoy.
blueprint acquired.
And PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
So we found, where is my base? Life pod 4 at 1000 meters west southwest, more or less. Now let's check the PDA because I'm pretty safe anyway. We got a spare battery, we got a spare first aid. We have another blueprint. Creature decoy. Quite useful. You can use this one to actually escape from predators.
To any Altera crew. Landed in area of significant alien activity. Encountered predators in the Leviathan class, highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designator Reaper. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I have retrieved a data box with the creature decoy and enough resources to fabricate a couple of them. The swim's longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should just be enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, presume I miscalculated.
That's one way to say that you may not make it. Life pod 6. 400 meters west northwest of life pod 4. West northwest. 100 meters depth. So this way. Grassy area though. That doesn't match with what we have here. Does match. With everything we have above. Yes. That's 4. That's west. That's northwest. That's leading me straight. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Natural arches and rock stats. So that's beyond this area. Only part with grassy. Would that be it? That's it. 6.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Can't use the...
Integrating new PDA data.
Hang on. I've already been here. That's why we have the lead. Except something happened and I died here.
Welcome aboard.
What are you doing? You were gone so long. I thought you drowned. Put the flare down. I was going to try and attract someone's attention. That's not a distress flare. Stop waving it around like that. You'll catch the fuel line.
Oops.
Captain.
Okay. That means we've got all possible life pods now. Time to check. No, wait. I think I've been here already. Battery charger. Battery charger. Didn't scan that one. 200 seconds
acquired.
left. Look at that propulsion cannon. Finally. I do need another piece. I've got 3 minutes left. So I'm going back once the door is open. Inventory full. Battery charge. Well, inventory full is no problem. Done. We've got our propulsion cannon. Almost. And what do we have? The plant pot. We also have that. Bingo.
New blueprint acquired.
It was showing a scanning option. Oh, for those. There's another opening. Huh.
New blueprint acquired.
50 minutes.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Hey. That makes scanning a whole lot easier.
New blueprint acquired.
So we've got the propulsion cannon, we've got the picture frame. Still don't have this. Got less than a minute left. And I've got no room. In my inventory. Going to need a lot of wiring kits at the moment. So I need 6 silver. Plant pot. And picture frames. This is nice to use this. So I can take screenshots and then put them on the wall somewhere. Carnivore biter. 94% muscle, 4% connective tissue, 2% brain. Sounds like some people I know. Well, never mind that. So, one more sweep. Was I saw another area here, including something. Be careful, got you. Bingo!
Blueprint acquired.
That's what I was looking for. the video console upgrade. Battery charger, but I can't do anything with that. Now I need to get out. This was the blueprint I was hoping to find today. So it took me about an hour and a half, but we found it, and a lot more. But the vehicle upgrade console, that's the one I need to build in the moon pool. And with that, I'm actually able to build the upgrades for the seamoth and later the prawn suit and the cyclops. There we go. Look at that. With that, I'm able to, I need the modification station, but able to build the death module Mark II for the seamoth, for the cyclops, the Mark II and Mark III. For the seamoth, the Mark III. For the cyclops, the prawn suit death module. Then we've got module Mark 1, and that's in the the vehicle upgrade station. The Mark 1 hull reinforcement, so making it stronger. Engine efficiency, storage module, solid charge, defense, torpedo, sonar, and prawn suit death module, prawn suit thermal reactor, and prawn suit jump drill. But we already had the arm discovered, plus the vortex and the gas torpedo. And on top of that, we have another one. Don't know which one. Probably here. Probably the hydrochloric acid, which is used with a deep shroom. Thing is, I haven't encountered deep shroom yet, but with that, I'm also able to do the polyaniline. And I think that I need aerogel at some point. So that's still a blueprint I need to discover. But I got what I wanted. So I'm able 900 meters southwest from base. There's no need for me to start scanning for wrecks at the moment, because I'm able to craft in general everything I want. Not the water filtration machine yet. But I am able to do that one. Which means I have to start looking for copper a lot. That's limestone. First things first. First things first, which is returning to base, myself. Items needed for a computer chip. Table corral. And of course, also very important. Stop searching for wreck pieces. Going to need a lot of wiring kits. Let's start dropping off all the titanium. Or at least most of it. Or maybe all. We have lead. We have first aid and water. Jelly shroom can be planted. We find is going to be planted. At some point I will harvest at least one of them and drop it elsewhere. Now, this is enough. I need copper wire, put the chip, computer chip was also a copper wire, a gold. Okay, computer chip. Really notice the difference with swing. Computer chip means 4 copper. We only have 1. Bummer. So I really need to find copper. Do I have silver? At least 2. Wiring kits. Titanium. That means the propulsion gun is possible. I need, I think, I need a lot of copper. Because for the, I need an advanced wiring kit for the power cell charger. Okay, let's do a wiring kit. Because do a propose and done. That one. Next, for copper. I think I'm going to do this offline and just gather myself the resources. Once I have them, I may actually build everything I need in the next episode. Otherwise, it's going to be a very long episode. I am going to need 4 copper pieces just to build that vehicle thing. 2 for the wire and 2 for the chip. So that's 4. Then I'm going to need another 4 for... Hey, this way it's going fast. I'm going to need another 4 for the chargers. So doing everything while not record them may actually be easier. Unless I'm able to find 3. If I'm able to find 4, I'm going to build the vehicle stuff and I keep going. Titanium. Copper. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Forget what I said. Let's move on. Gold. 1. Here we go. Start. Electronics. Copper wire. Computer chip. Copper wire. And that means I need to move him there. We're off to the moon pool. Miscellaneous picture frame, bench, interior modules, interior pieces, vehicle upgrade console. I can place it anywhere I want, but I find that's personal preference. This spot, one I like the most. have the console. What I can do here, and that's why I actually wanted this piece, not just this. So I can actually check on the color. Look. I need yellow. Right, yellow. So that's one thing. The other thing is far more important. We have the vortex and the gas torpedo. We have the bronze suit modules. We have the seamoth modules, starting with the Mark 1. And we have some common modules. I need 3 titanium and a lithium. And I need 3 titanium and a lithium for storage. And titanium, ingot and glass for the next. Still need to look for blueprints. Don't need that anymore. What I do need is him. I need to go down. Titanium, ingot. That's 10 titanium. 10 titanium. I have room for that. Yeah, I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 titanium. I need quartz for glass. That's the 2 glass, which means that one is done. Then I need 3 titanium, a lithium, and 4 diamonds. I don't think I have 4 diamonds. I don't. So I can't do the hull reinforcements. 3 titanium and a lithium. So lithium, that means 6 titanium. 5, 6. Off we are to don't need that. Reason I want to do this is that under the current circumstances, well, under the current circumstances, this allows me to use the seamoth to start checking out all the limestone chunks, harvest them, and use them, use the seamoth storage to transport. Done. And with that, I'm able to get a lot more of the resources I actually need. So, depth module. Done. Commons, storage. I can do 4 modules. So I'm going to do 2 storage modules. Later I will do the hull reinforcement. Access upgrades. Storage, storage. Crush depth 300 meters. And this is what I have. 2, 4 by 4. That's 16 at both sides. That's 32 storage areas, making my life a lot easier. And with that, I will end for today. We almost did another 2 hours again. But it was fun actually. We got some very important things this time. Especially this, the vehicle bay, giving me a lot of opportunity to change things. We also got, oh hang on, I may, with some luck, we got the modification station. Seamoth Death Module Mark II. I need magnetite plus steel. Plus steel is titanium and lithium. I have 2 magnetite. I have 1 lithium. I need 2 lithium. Okay. That's a shame. However, this means at some point that I'm pretty soon I'm able to get a Mark II death module for the seamoth. And at some point I may even be able to get the Mark III. That's pretty good news actually. I do need kyanite and I don't have that yet for the Mark III Cyclops. But I am able to craft a few things now, which are very useful. So I will start looking for especially the copper needed for the advanced wiring kits, and the moment I got those, harvest lots of limestone chunks, and when that's done, next episode we will build the battery charger and the, what's its name, the power cell charger, and things will once again improve. For now, thanks for watching everybody. I do hope you've been enjoying this episode. I did. Like I said, we got a few things I actually absolutely will need in the future. So that's all well. I am actually prepared for an Aurora expedition now. We've got the propulsion gun. We've got batteries, laser cutter, repair tool, everything is available. So all that is quite nice and well. And all that means we will finally making some progress, especially with the storage units in the seamoth. Just as long as I make sure that it doesn't get destroyed, but that's my concern. So, I've been enjoying this. I hope you did well. I hope everybody's having a good week, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.